one of the best tacticians in the game. And I'm sure that Rod would have done his work on Ibrahim. Hence that starving of the front left-hand corner. It's tidy. A little bit of a forehand like Rami and a backhand like Shabana. It's not a bad combination, aren't they? So he's not really having a chance to get some physicality into Ibrahim. It's almost as though he needs a couple of long rallies just to wind him ever so slightly.
He's messed that up. Real opportunity there to capitalise on Shorbagy out of position.
Yeah, he just snatches at the cross-court volley. Well, that's quick. That's very, very impressive from Yusuf Ibrahim. The 21-year-old has got ElShorbagy doing all sorts. "13 minutes in duration, 11-9 on the scoreboard." It's the younger statesman. One love lead against the #1 seed here. Very impressive stuff from Yusuf Ibrahim. We've already seen what he's capable of in the A game of Yusuf Ibrahim. If Mohammed can get some physicality into him, how's his defensive play and his backup?
5-2.
It's a similar start to the second game that we saw in the first from Mohammed. It was oh my goodness gracious me, he actually takes this behind him, gets his racket head around the ball, thumps it cross court, straight into the nick.
Game ball.
To square things away. It's better width. Slightly took the pace off of that and slightly higher. Got the length.
1 game all.
More accurate hitting there from Mohammed, switching the ball from forehand to backhand side of the lefty.
In first times, don't you think? Every adventure begins with the first step.
Quick response from Mohammed ElShorbagy. 25 minutes on the clock now. 11 minutes, second game. The #1 seed has levelled it up here at 1 game apiece.
Not up. Hand out. 2-4.
Yeah, it's good work.
Yeah, Shorbagy just sensing Yusuf off to the right.
7,
straightening up.
3.
Again, it's very rapid fire. It's an opponent, but he's having to hit the ball into different areas and go against his natural rhythm.
Yeah, but he's got plan A, B and C.
11-3. Game to ElShorbagy. Shorbagy leads 2 games to 1.
So a very rapid fire third game there. Mohammed ElShorbagy not taking any chances. 6 minutes in duration, 11-3 for the #1 seed. After 34 minutes, he now leads by 2 games to 1.
That's very rare we see a return of serve like that from Shorbagy.
I think should he lose this game, ElShorbagy will be going for a new ball.
Down.
There's just not enough activity at the back of the court for me from ElShorbagy. Very good width from Ibrahim. Just not allowing ElShorbagy to control the middle of the court and hunt the volley down. It's got the width again. I mean, both players, if they were playing a target game with the rackets on the sides there, they'd be absolutely rifling up the points.
All. A player must win by 2 points. Each player has.
And then both walk into the towel box. Shows that they're both sweaty.
15-13.
There we have it.
Game to Ibrahim. 2 games all.
Unbelievable turnaround for Ibrahim, saving a match ball of his own.
Is a port management and terminals operations company that manages and
Well,
operates
we
range
suddenly
of Hamad ports
have a match on our hands. 55 minutes on the clock, 90-minute fourth game. Match ball for ElShorbagy, but he's now tied up at 2 games apiece here.
Four, 5.
Oh my
wow.
goodness gracious me. I mean, he knew it was going there, Mohammed. He set off, but it just rolls out of the nick. Absolutely outrageous stuff.
Wowzers. Both sides, forehand and backhand. It's just incredible.
Possibly the result of his life here.
There.
11-6.
Thoroughly
Match to
deserved,
Ibrahim.
PJ.
3 games to 2.
Terrific performance from
11-9.
Ibrahim.
6-11. 3-11.
Look at that respect from Mohamed ElShorbagy.
It's quality. It's good to see. Played very well today, Ibrahim. That will mean a lot to him. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Possible champion in the making there. That was nothing shy of brilliant. And he can't believe it. 66 minutes. Scintillating stuff from both players. ElShorbagy match ball in the fourth. But it's 11-6 in the fifth, 9 minutes. And a 3-2 victory for Yusuf Ibrahim.
The head-to-head. Farag catching him up. 19 times they've clashed. Average match time there, Lee, 61 minutes, looking pretty healthy. I think we could surpass the 61 minutes tonight. I really hope we do. Good pressure from ElShorbagy. There's the grunt. There's a great rally. Immaculate rally. Knowledge by Farag. Good pressure there, Lee.
It was a great rally, great retrieval from Farag going into the back corners there, but he'll have taken a great deal of confidence from this shot. ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy is already driving Farag back in the court, which is testament to his tactics and also his execution in this first game.
Again, it's good work. That's brilliant work from ElShorbagy. The 1-2. So this is the best we've seen Mohamed ElShorbagy play all week, and certainly since Chicago. He didn't produce this type of form in Chicago for me. Quality of the width and length from Farag, falling a bit lower into the back corners. And a wonderful line.
Great shot.
Oh,
that is a great shot.
This has been well, it's world number 2, world number 1, isn't it, stuff? I mean, this is just brilliant.
Obviously the crowd really liking the cross-court nick there from Ali Farag, but it was that ball down the wall that was absolutely perfect.
Confidence will only grow from the beast. And there's the error from Farag. There's the error, Mohamed ElShorbagy. gets his focus bang on for the beginning of this match. Best squash we've seen from ElShorbagy for quite some time as well.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible improvisation there from Farag.
Oh my goodness gracious me. He was like a basketballer on that one, Ali Farag. It's like he was doing the airwalk.
And out. One low.
This was unbelievable. Both feet off the ground. Just controlling the pace a bit more again here, Ali Farag, isn't he? He needed that shot, ElShorbagy. He needed a quick attack there.
He did. He needed to get some momentum here.
I've seen him play so many times, Ali Farag, but still it just boggles me how that leg and that arm just suddenly comes out of nowhere and gets things back. It's hugely impressive. Oh, look at that weight of stroke.
Oh, what a shot that is.
So deceptive. ElShorbagy didn't move for that, because again, as we were saying with that trickle boast at the front from the back, this could easily be a straight drive, because there's a full swing to it.
Oh, wow.
How did he do that?
By 9.
Still 2-game balls, but this is getting a bit edgy. He needs to take this now, because Mohamed ElShorbagy suddenly... Oh my word!
Unbelievable shot.
Absolutely ripped that out. He might be looking a little bit jaded, but suddenly the adrenaline surges, and that's the raw strength of the beast. That was very athletic. Look at this. Oh, brilliant. Still a game ball. Oh my word, ElShorbagy's unleashing. He's unleashing, he's gone for it.
Absolutely going for it.
He's come off the ropes here, Mohamed ElShorbagy, and he's starting to absolutely launch Ali Farag out the ring. Looks like a routine.
It's an unbelievable rally.
Oh, it's a belter. It's a belter. Spider-Man threading through the bow stick, which is torturous to play again. It makes it such a watchable performance, you know. You never know. It's not a foregone conclusion when he starts to get a bit fatigued.
No, I mean, he finds something, and that's what the best players in the world do when they need it. They find something extra, whether it be physically or mentally.
Well, ElShorbagy, can't believe he's caught the top of the tin there. He's cross court Nick, she wasn't impressed, but I tell you, the rest of us were. Can't be leaving balls like that for Farag. He's got to be a little bit tighter. Baggy looking so dangerous. Oh, he's given up on that one. Ali Farag literally gives up on that one. Asking for a new ball. Interesting. So Ali Farag is asking for the new ball. Oh, there's the yolla, 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 yolla. How many is it? 4 or 5, but that's the trademark for Farag. Suddenly waking up. It's the most vocal he's been. You know, just regains himself, just focuses on one shot at a time.
Yeah, it's a breather. It's a reset. It gives him chance to get back into a rally which he was struggling with, and he just pops the shot in again. It's incredible.
Well, anything that's remotely loose, when Mohamed ElShorbagy's balanced, even in this fatigue state, he's making it count. sent it the wrong way. It was a loose ball though.
10 all.
Mohamed ElShorbagy goes for it off the left leg. It's a lovely hold, changing of the angle. That's an unbelievable get. Oh my goodness me, that's a brilliant shot. ElShorbagy plays it behind himself. It's balanced, but it's behind himself. Look at the way he rolls the racket face over. Clever shot from ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy's bounding around again. This is where his another release of adrenaline's going in. He's looking strong on the ball. He's hit the tin, he's walloped the tin. ElShorbagy's done it. ElShorbagy's done it. Ali Farag walloping the tin. Mohamed ElShorbagy managing to stave off a fifth game. I don't think he'd have been able to do the fifth game in terms of this quality, but it doesn't matter because he manages to convert 15-13 in the fourth with Ali Farag. A very, very nail-biting ending to it all. So ElShorbagy takes his second title here in London. He won it in 2017, he's now won it in 2020. He's had a really interesting run through. All his matches, apart from the Tariq Momin match, really were very, very tough matches.
Our runner-up, Ali Farag. Ali, what a match. Ali, that was a truly amazing match. You both played some brilliant squash.
Yeah, you know, the season is suspended now, so we want to give you one to remember before you go off from squash. And I think, we did our sport very proud today, Mohamed and I. I've come to enjoy our battles as of recently a lot, especially when it's played in that spirit, especially when it's played in such an amazing venue, especially when it's played in front of such an amazing crowd like you guys. We can't be more grateful, really.
For a second time, please welcome back on court, Mohamed ElShorbagy. Mohamed, huge congratulations, as well as the brilliant squash, ladies and gentlemen. I think you should acknowledge the sportsmanship and respect that these two displayed throughout that match. Mohamed, you must be delighted. That was an incredible match.
Yeah, I mean, the more you play on tour, the longer you play, you realize that you spend more time with your rival than your family. And actually, Ali is... Ali is not just a rival for me, he's someone that actually really inspires me and makes me want to be a better squash player every single day. I played so many players from so many different generations, but if I'm asked who is my toughest ever opponent I've played all my life, it's gonna be him, honestly. And he's just someone, it keeps getting harder and harder every time we play, and he always brings something different to the game, and just really glad to see him being back, playing really well back on tour again, and it's such a pleasure to be on court once more time on court with you again. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohamed. Well, I'd like to invite Paul to present Mohamed with the championship trophy. Mohamed ElShorbagy, the St. James's Place 2020 Canary Wharf Classic champion.
Top shelf squash today already, right out of the top draw. Coll probably led the way. Fearless Farag knocking out the number 3 seed. Huge win for him. his ranking's going to go up, Joe, if he keep with that semi-final in Qatar as well.
Yeah, he'll be moving up the rankings.
4-3.
The double fake, Joey.
Yeah.
He's gone and got it.
Oh,
Get
that is just pure class from James Willstrop. Seen that deception so many times. Good that he got a clap, a few claps.
6-all.
See it here. He went for it, got him. And then just the touch to finish. Beautiful.
As much as we've been in raptures about the skills of the marksman, and once again, he's unleashing. There's the fake. Makin has remained unbelievably solid, and that's why he's forged his way here. 3 game balls, and there's that fist on the wall. Coming at him, so many different types of shots. There's another beautiful one from Willstrop. Goodness me, Joey, the retrievals are extraordinary. That's that added extra now to
You can hear it from the Golden Tiger there. Hugely important first game.
Incredible, that shot there, right deep in the court off the back wall. It's got zero margin here to work with. That had to be tight, and it had to be that low, Joey. Can't always be inside your world, Joey, and it's hard to know what makes you tick always. Oh, this is incredible.
Oh my goodness gracious me. It's just, he's got an array of bullets, isn't he?
9-5.
Just whipping them back into the...
He's enjoying himself as well, like the body language is just...
Yeah, he's sprightly, he's looking sprightly.
Became those unforced errors early in the game. I don't think he's missed one of those long-range drops so far, Joey. Not one.
Oh.
Another one.
Right on cue. Right on cue. Trademark does exactly what it says on the tin, that he couldn't get in to swing. I mean, would you really go in and actually take a full swing at the ball that short and tight?
No, he only needed to, what he needed was get his forearm out and use the wrist.
That's what I mean.
And out 8-4.
Now that situation in the first...
An intriguing match between these two. Supremely athletic Joel Makin, the Golden Tiger, who is taking the game at times to Willstrop, that's for sure. He's come out of his natural attritional comfort zone and trying to move Willstrop. Couldn't say comfort zone, but... Oh, there we go, and that's the prime example. When have you seen him snap at a shot like that?
7-10.
Not that often.
What's the first cross-court nick that he's hit tonight? Just going to have a crack at a few here, I think, Joey, and the problem is the marksman. It's not too bad.
Look at that width. It's such good width. This is unbelievable width. Joel Makin was desperately trying to read this one. The ball bouncing twice before the sidewall. So James Willstrop showing tip-top
Mr.
form.
Makin asked for a new ball. Our new ball will add it in the fourth game.
Interestingly there, we saw it with Paul Coll and Asal. This time Joel Makin asking for the new ball.
It's loose. Got to watch those short attacks, Makin. He's cannot afford the luxury of leaving it out so that Willstrop can do that.
Oh my goodness, he's going to get this. Oh, he's got it!
My goodness.
Oh, is he? Goodness me. That was unbelievable. I keep saying it, Joel Makin, if he wasn't a squash player, he'd be an unbelievable rugby player. He'd be diving over those lines, over the try line. That was unbelievably athletic. How fast do Sharks move?
I'm just looking at Tarek Momin watching this on the screen outside doing his warm-up, and I can just read the lips. Wow, wow, wow.
It's hard as he's got a beard. It's hard to see his lips move, but that was unbelievable for Makin. He wasn't far off on that one. Massive skid mark. Huge. There's that, and he goes like the clappers. Look at the shot. That's just unbelievable.
That last one with the slide, apparently it looked
That
like
is
it was
seriously
double.
cool.
He needs to stick to some rigid laws. Certainly not take the ball to short from behind. That's another unbelievable crunching volley from Willstrop.
And out. 9-10.
Extra racket
Game
head
ball.
speed through it, throwing his whole body into it. Good
so
stroke.
Makin takes
Game
the back
to Makin, 2 games all.
on the backhand volley.
There it is again.
Beyond stubborn and tough. Unbelievable. Had it as a junior, and it's prospered as a professional. Interesting mid-stage here, Johnny.
The back Jove just slowed down.
Yeah, they have, but that's
notably.
why Makin should have played it, though, because he was out of position. God, he's hanging on for dear life. And he's done well.
That looks like a game of Twister. Wrapping legs. Joel Makin. Very hard to remove him from his position. Very good. Match ball, by the way. Keep slicing them in, Joey.
Oh, it's enough on it. It's unbelievable. It continues. Look at the young'uns. Well, you should enjoy what you're seeing, young men. 37 years of age, and he is still responding in this. He's saved 3 match balls so far, Johnny.
Big forehand cross volley winner.
My word.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
no, I
going to
can't
be.
believe
That's a
it.
sad
I don't
ending.
believe it.
That's a really sad ending.
Really is, yeah. Massively. Massively. He had him on that area.
11-9.
James just saying, well played to Joel. He was in sharp mode. Managing to hold off that comeback at the end. 80 minutes of brilliant squash between these two.
And out, 1-all.
Period of time.
Well, Gaultier already engaging the crowd. The old tongues come out. He's whiffed it. And he's made another tin, so Gaultier now serving at 9-4, and he looks very, very determined.
It's a bit more like it from Mosaad.
7-10, game ball.
2 quick points in succession. Still 3 game balls for Gaultier. Sitter, absolute sitter for Mosaad.
Game to Gaultier. Gaultier leads 1 game to love.
Mosaad needs to find a bit of a plan B here for me, Joey. He's not going to just completely blow Gaultier off the court with his sheer power.
No,
there's got to be some subtleties and variations.
There is, I agree with you. I think, like you said, the length is the key. He just can't be hitting your way. But what I've noticed now about Mosaad is the movement has sparked. He's leaping around the court now. There's a bit more urgency about his movement.
Very apparent in the legs of the 37-year-old.
And out. 6-4.
He's picking those balls up now, though, Mosaad.
Yeah, he's moving a lot better.
Not that.
8-10.
He's Sheldon. He swallowed his microphone on that one as well.
Well, he hasn't lost his competitive spirit, Gaultier.
Well, nowhere near it. It's even more tapped in. Well, Mosaad's done very well. He's responded. He's sparked himself up. He's pressing up the court. Coll absolutely gobbling that forehand volley.
And out. 2-all.
Oh, it's clever. It's a nice hold from Mosaad. Gaultier's movement compromised.
4-5.
Holding, waiting.
Yeah,
it's a good pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but you know, the width. He's chasing that forehand down. He takes it out in front, actually moves forwards. It's a great shot. That is a brilliant shot. It's very, very well played. That was a half volley.
10-8. Game ball.
Needs to serve well here. Wowzers, absolutely thwacked into the front left-hand corner. And we have a tie-break on our hands in the crucial third game here. Mosaad back to 10-all.
That was unbelievable. And that ball be given. I don't understand why Gaultier didn't review that. He's got his review in a tie-break. Can't remember him losing it.
That's a
big
big point.
On the forehand side. So Gaultier has got his back against the wall here. He had 2 game balls, and it's Mosaad's beloved forehand played beautifully. It's a beautiful lob, Peach. Oh,
Yeah,
what
quality.
a lob. Oh, Le General. Oh, for the lob, PJ.
All came off the back of that wonderful change of pace. Mosaad commits himself.
Well, the width has not been wide enough at times. Mosaad's caught Gaultier with the forehand volley where he takes it, steps out and doesn't just take it alongside it.
Nine, 4.
Again, the forehand volley, Peach.
It's a good
weapon,
pattern,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's dangerous when Gaultier goes from that left side of the court over onto that forehand, unless it's wide.
Against Yao and Castagnet. Richards was a 5-gamer. Mezen Hishams was a 5-gamer. This one's going to be a 5-gamer.
It's a lot of 5-gamers.
Well, he gave up the ghost on that. The general salutes the crowd applaud him. It's what he lives for, Gregory Gaultier. Adrenaline from the crowd.
It's an unbelievable backhand drop from Mosaad.
7-6. Go, Greg.
Still got the bump on his head.
It's been a little bit of a downfall for Gaultier, is the lack of...
Gaultier happy to just absorb. Mosaad trying to force the issue.
Oh, that's really well played. It's very well played. He starts to do the mini hacker. Gaultier just approaching 75 minutes of squash in this last match of today's play. Still match ball though for the French general. This is trouble. This is trouble. Oh, he's done it! He's done it! Gaultier's done it! Gaultier's done it! He's going to give himself a hernia. PJ.
10-12, 11-5.
He's done it. I mean, that's a hell of a victory. You've got to say, poor old Mosaad, the noble character. Here he goes. He's lovely. Look at him. Look at Mosaad. I mean, he's just such a
class act.
Gentle giant. He's got to be careful there, Gaultier, because he could tear an adductor. Hugely epic. He's going to have to recover. He's got a day. His physio, Mathieu Benoit, is going to be working overtime to get that body ready for the next day. Not tomorrow, but the day after. 78 minutes, 3-2 victory for Gaultier.
Greg, first, welcome back to New York. It seems like we've missed you while you were away.
It's a dream. I'm like a kid again. You know, when you're broke for 15 months and you've got people telling you you will never come back, you will never do any sports in your life. You know, I was like, okay, I think you kind of talk to the wrong person here, you know. Yeah, man. So I kept working hard, believing I could make it. And at some point, you know, I had to say, okay, let's do it, let's play. You know, I was playing and training through the pain, and suddenly the pain started to settle down, and I managed to remuscle slightly my leg. It's not quite there yet, you know, but I managed to play a kind of decent level, I would say. I'm not at where I used to play like 2 years ago, but I think, you know, there's still a chance, and I still have potential to come back and do some good thing for squash. So thanks so much. Thanks, New York. Thanks, everyone.
Well, there we have it. The one victory was back in the Tournament of Champions nearly 3 years ago. It was 55-minute average match time. We've seen a lot of battles, but they've got closer. There's been a couple of 3-2s in this last phase.
The errors are actually from quite open areas of the court, PJ.
Yeah, it's not the start he would have hoped for. Again, Farag a little bit slow out of the gate, but he has settled down quite beautifully.
What a great shot.
Good measure.
Yeah, acknowledged by Farag. He lobbed, and this is a part of his game he's developing as well.
The quality of the finish, the fading length, drifting off away from Coll. Just watch the angle of this as it hits the front wall. Paul Coll, he's on his way, but it's just drifting, continually moving away from the racket.
Still game ball for Ali Farag in this first. Oh, I don't know how he did that. Oh, he's gone the wrong way, well done. Set him the wrong way, Paul Coll. Stern look outside the court.
Player must win by 2 points, each player.
It's well played here, bit of hold and flick. Made Ali Farag do the leapfrog. First game ball for the number 5 seed, Paul Coll. And he's got it. Inch perfect width, he's got it. I mean, what a first game. What a first game, PJ.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
Had to be brilliant though, didn't it? Had to be brilliant.
That's hurt. That's a tough rally. You could see Paul Coll there.
Basically dislocated his wrist here to produce that full stretch, Ali Farag.
Nearly snapped his legs here. Watch as he comes through.
I said it looks like, I didn't say it was happening.
Just feel there's been an ever so slight drop off the movement of Paul Coll.
Well, Farag's tried to change it up slightly. You know, he's chucking in a few different angles. The ball's softening up. He's responding to the ball, going short.
It's a real lifeline for Paul Coll here. Can he capitalise?
He's
got it. Oh, he's got it, but he didn't get it up. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable from Ali Farag. He was like a break dancer. Trying to get those balls back. There's the first get.
Thank you.
I don't know how he got that.
10-9, game ball.
Wasn't far.
Good width from Farag, but straightened up well from Coll.
Oh my goodness, now it's Paul Coll. He's got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Paul Coll, the commitment. He got it. Yeah, very good to see from both players on this one, because what a crucial point. There it is. Managing to carve it off the sideball. Rice Smile
doing his best to step up and cut it out early.
Oh, swell work. The grunts from Farag.
But once again, look at the eye line. As soon as there's a tough rally physically, Farag is literally staring down Paul Coll. It's outrageous court coverage from Coll. It's good pressure again. He's pushing Coll into awkward areas on the court.
Yeah, he's changed it up quite cleverly again, Ali Farag. Conditions of the ball changing all the time, making the rallies a lot shorter. He's just chopping and changing the movement patterns of Paul Coll with slightly awkward shots. It's excellent, taking him out of any type of rhythm that he had before. There it comes. Ali Farag extends his time in this final. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
But the accuracy's gone up from Farag as a result of Paul Coll getting a little bit tired and not being able to find that accuracy that he found in the first two and a half game. He's reading Paul Coll now.
It's a great shot. It's a lovely shot.
3-7.
To hold off Coll.
Are we going to see 2 5-setters on finals night?
Pretty close there, PJ. I mean,
Out.
we are. We are,
11-6
PJ.
going to Farag.
We're going to see 2 5-gamers. Ali Farag has come back. Farag is charging around. This is unbelievable from the Egyptian. Paul Coll manages to keep in the rally.
Stroke to Farag. Court service, please.
Yeah, he's looking pretty exhausted out there, Paul Coll.
Looks like he's cramping.
Could be.
Yeah, he's been cramping.
Yeah, it is. The heart rate is really down. He's unable to kind of get that going. He's trying one last burst here from Paul Coll. 8-1 lead though. Ali Farag just hitting shots at will.
Ali Farag in an unbelievable turnaround after trailing by 2 games to love.
He's done it. Farag's done it. Absolutely brilliant effort from Farag. Look at that. The first time in his career he's won the Windy City Open in Chicago. And it was a terrific comeback. Really did. Really test his mental reserves and his fighting qualities, which were there in abundance. He had to change things up tactically, which he did a couple of times. This is brilliant, considering what this man's gone through. The way he's bounced back here and produced this, he's come up against somebody that's improving their game now on a weekly basis in the form of Paul Coll. And it was played in a wonderful manner as well. Very hard, very tough, hardly any decisions, very fair.
Yeah, mate, pretty gutted. Obviously, you know, I started off a good lead, was 2-love up, but you know, my legs just sort of, it's been a big 2 weeks coming from Toronto, and then you know, if he's in front of you and physically I was a bit slow on the ball, he just made me do too much work. So you know, he's a class player, and if you're sort of missing, you know, 10%, it feels like 100%. So you know, well done to Ali, pushed through, fought back. So yeah, like I said yesterday, you know, I actually feel better, you know, on court than I did at the World Open final. Even though that may be a bigger final, I actually feel like my game's in a better place now. So really looking forward to just trying to finish the season strong and, you know, keep knocking off these top 4 and you know, see what happens. But just want to keep this form and throughout the rest of the season. You know, we've still got a lot more tournaments. You know, a couple of World Series to go. So still opportunities there, and just going to focus on those and move ahead.
Your Windy City Open 2020 champion, Ali Farag. Ali, incredible stuff on there tonight. 2-love down. Can you talk us through how you made that comeback?
Yeah, I was telling Noor after the second, you know, I still feel that I have it in me to win 3 more games, you know, physically, mentally. I didn't want to get disheartened. I could have been the one 2-love up, you know, 10-7 up in the first, 9-7 up in the second. But all credit to Paul, you know, he never gave it easy to me, and all credit all week, really. What an unbelievable performance, beating Muhammad and Kareem, and then here again. And I was outplayed for most of the second, I want to say, and just, you know, I tried to hang in there. And even if I didn't win it, at least I've put some work into his legs. I knew he had a tough week, but yeah, believe me, man, I'm sick of you as well, you know.